So you're interested in building a massive, highly targeted list of buyers, but you have absolutely no clue where to start. You've heard the money is in the list, and you know just how critical developing a targeted list is to your bottom line. You just need a clear-cut blueprint to show you exactly how to accomplish your goals. Within this guide, you will learn exactly how to develop an active list of prospects eager to purchase your products and the products that you recommend. These subscribers will be active, responsive, and worth their weight in gold. Throughout each chapter, I'll provide you with an action plan that you can follow along with and begin to integrate into your own marketing campaign. These strategies are simple, yet incredibly effective when implemented correctly. All you need to get started are a handful of tools and this blueprint. So, are you ready to begin building your finely tuned mailing list of buyers? Let's get started. Here are a few of the tools and resources that I personally use to build and establish my mailing list. Keyword Elite, a keyword research tool to help you determine the best keywords to use within your articles and promotional material. Visit keywordelite.com. Article Distributors, a great service for distributing your articles and helping you generate instant traffic to your squeeze pages. Visit submityourarticle.com. Autoresponder Providers. If you do not yet use an autoresponder service, we recommend the following. Aweber, the guru's choice. GetResponse, a great service. Email Aces, the beginner's choice. Co-registration. Co-registration is another way of buying targeted subscribers and leads for your newsletter or e-zine from a third-party service. Your leads are gathered by offering something in exchange for the user's email address. It basically involves having your subscription offer listed alongside other subscription offers, and when someone signs up for another newsletter, they are given the option to sign up for yours as well without having to re-enter their information a second time. This is one of the easiest methods to building a targeted mailing list and takes very little effort. The leads are extremely targeted because you only pay when someone joins your list and sees your offer. Co-registration service we highly recommend is GetResponse Marketing Power Leads. Joint Venture Notifier. This provides updates on new product launches and JV opportunities. Visit jvnotifypro.com. Here's a list of article directories. articlecube.com, ideamarketers.com, articlealley.com, articlesbase.com, searchwarp.com, articlebiz.com, articlesfactory.com, and amazines.com, and also buzzle.com. Public domain sources. We're finding free content you can use. Visit gutenberg.org, ipl.org, searchebooks.com, and Wikipedia. To choose your topic, you will want to evaluate your niche markets, see what other email marketers are offering, what your prospects are interested in, and how you can offer useful information that is catered toward their requests. You want to focus on markets with longevity so that you are setting up your list for long-term profitability. Analyze the market that you are considering focus on. Does it consist of people who are likely going to solve their problems quickly, leaving little reason to say subscribe to your list? Or is your market based on a passing fad rather than a stable trend? Example, creating a mailing list on a product that is likely going to be outdated or replaced with a new version in a short period of time, such as the Xbox 360 or the Wii. While you could shift into another area of the gaming industry, odds are that people subscribing to your list for information on the Xbox 360 aren't going to stay subscribed for long, nor will you have an abundance of content to offer them over a long period of time. However, a long-term list building campaign would be a market such as the weight loss industry, where people are always going to struggle with their weight, and even those who temporarily lose weight may still feel the benefit from your information and guidance. Try to choose a market with ongoing demand and long-term stability. Here are a few things to keep in mind when choosing your topic. First, are you personally interested in this niche? Next, do you have experience with this niche? Third, are there products to promote to this list? Is there an existing demand for this topic? Is this a long-term niche? Will people pay for information in this niche? You want to focus your effort on creating a list that you will be able to cater to for years to come, meaning that these subscribers will purchase from you again and again. Never venture into a market where the bulk of the consumer base is made up of people who only need one product to solve their problem or satisfy their thirst for information and knowledge. The entire point of building a list in the first place is so you have an active, ready-made customer base that you can target with affiliate promotions and eventually your own product launches. This means you will need to build a list that will stand the test of time. Of course, regardless what niche you choose, you're never going to be able to retain 100% of your subscribers, and don't feel bad when you lose subscribers each week. It happens to everyone. All you can do is ensure that you're offering high quality content and that you're staying on topic, providing your subscribers with the exact information they originally signed up to receive. Do not build a squeeze page offering information on weight loss only to send out email campaigns that discuss online marketing. Those who subscribe for the original topic will immediately unsubscribe and may never join any of your lists again. Once you've written down a potential list of long-term topics, the next step is to evaluate the actual profitability of your niche. While it might be a topic that will stand the test of time, are people actually purchasing information within the market, or is there an abundance of free information that would satisfy the average subscriber? One easy way to tell is by visiting the marketplaces that feature products in various categories and niches. ClickBank or eBay.com can give you an idea as to whether people are purchasing information in your market. Visit Amazon.com and enter your keywords to determine just how many books are available for your subject and analyze how lucrative the market is. Obviously, the more products available and the more advertisers promoting these niches, the more profitable they are likely to be. To narrow down your topics and choose the very best one, the easiest way to begin is by conducting a bit of quick market research. Here's how I do this. Step 1. Google. Visit google.com and enter the main keyword phrase for your topic. Example, weight loss newsletter, to determine your competition and how popular your topic is. Pay attention to the AdWords advertisers in the right-hand column, as well as the sponsor ads that appear above your search results. Is there a lot of competition in this market? Remember, competition isn't necessarily a bad thing. You're trying to determine how profitable the industry is, and the more advertisers, the more profitable and popular the market is. Step 2. Search product marketplaces. This is where clickbank.com is a handy tool. View the screenshot below. By exploring their marketplace, you can determine how many products are available for your topic, and since you're likely going to want to promote affiliate products to your list, even if you have your own product line, you will want to verify that there is a significant number of products available. Step 3. Search communities. Use the search engines to locate forums and message boards for your topic. Take a look through threads to get an idea of what people are talking about, what questions they are asking, and what they need help with. Not only will this give you a better understanding of whether your newsletter topic is a viable one or not, but you will be able to generate ideas for content from the existing questions and discussions. Email marketing involves growing an active, targeted mailing list of potential customers who are interested in specific topics and then generating traffic and revenue by directing these subscribers to your products and the products you promote as an affiliate marketer or through joint venture deals. As an email marketer, you'll be balancing out high-quality free content and material with paid advertisements and offers. By developing a large listing of prospects and leads, you're able to broadcast product reviews and recommendations for third-party products, meaning that you can start generating revenue without ever having to develop your own product. Just by browsing through marketplaces like clickbank.com or pay.com will give you access to hundreds of products that you can promote to your list. Before you ever create your autoresponder, or write your messages, or even construct your landing or squeeze page, there are a few things you need to do in order to set up a well-managed, successful list-building funnel. You've heard of traffic funnels, and this is no different. What you'll want to do is guide your visitor from the moment they land on your squeeze page, subscribe to your newsletter, confirm their request, and download or read your first broadcast. A large majority of new list builders fail to establish a reputation and credibility with their subscribers, or worse, spend time and energy developing a list only to let it run cold. You won't make these same mistakes, because with this course, we're going to cover the most important elements to building a successful list. Consider the potential that creating a highly targeted, active list will provide. With millions of people signing up for newsletters each day, the profit potential for email marketers targeting hot markets is absolutely outstanding. In fact, email marketing is virtually one of the most lucrative marketing tools available due to the fact that nearly everyone who connects online has access to an email account, the only requirement for receiving your newsletters. And it all starts right now, with a checklist of the tools you will need to create your newsletter and landing pages. Number 1, autoresponder account. There are many autoresponder services to choose from, including GetResponse, Aweber, or Email Access. Regardless what you choose, make sure to upgrade to a professional account so that your newsletters do not contain any third-party advertising. When choosing an autoresponder provider, be sure to evaluate what services are best suited towards your objectives in terms of performance, customer support, features, and cost. These parameters must meet your expectations and allow you the flexibility you might need when growing your list. In terms of performance, the main thing to consider while getting an autoresponder is delivery of email. The higher the ability to deliver emails, the better. The provider of the autoresponder must support you with prompt customer service that knows what it's talking about. Just imagine getting stuck halfway through your campaign. So look for one that is accessible easily and responds quickly. Features are only as useful as you find them for your business. It is possible you may not use all the features your autoresponder provides, but you can have it working efficiently for you when you're clear about what you want and set it accordingly. Next, you want to check what you are paying for to use the autoresponder and make sure that it doesn't cut into your profits. After all, you are trying to find ways to build your lists, not incur losses. So check what it will cost you in service, setup, monthly expenditure, and other costs that may not have been mentioned. Number 2, domain name. Depending on whether you're going to build a list focusing on one specific topic or a broader list, you will want to choose either a generic domain name or one targeted towards your niche market. You want your domain name to be memorable and easy to spell. Avoid hyphens, numbers, and misspellings. You can register a domain name with providers like GoDaddy.com or Namecheap.com. Number 3, hosting account. I suggest signing up for a basic hosting account with HostGator.com, where you can easily upgrade later on if need be. When it comes to building your squeeze pages, you can use pre-designed templates, which will save you time and money. The great thing about email marketing is that literally anyone can be successful with it, even if they have never attempted to run an e-zine before. In order to get started with email marketing, you will need to set up an autoresponder system that will deliver your messages in a timely manner, based on how you've customized the settings and predetermined the mail-out times. This means that you can write all of your messages at once, but have them trickle out to your subscribers on various days. The autoresponder service provider you choose will provide you with an account where you can log in and create unlimited email campaigns as well. This means that you can cater to a dozen or more niche markets, but keep things organized and well managed by emailing these groups individually as to avoid confusion. For instance, perhaps you're interested in the dog training niche market, as well as the golfing market. You would simply create 2 autoresponder campaigns, one titled Golfing and one titled Dog Training. You would create your content separately for these 2 markets, pre-fill your autoresponder account, and it would instantly send out your notices, news, and updates to each group of subscribers. When it comes to building responsive mailing lists in a hurry, there are a handful of instant list strategies that work successfully every time. Article marketing. Whether you become involved in article marketing to drive targeted, free traffic to your websites, or you plan to utilize the popularity of article directories to grow a list, it's an incredibly effective strategy. The fastest way to build a list using articles is by outsourcing a package of 20 articles. each one focused on your niche market. Once you have these articles written, you can edit them quickly, adding in your name and squeeze page URL into the footer. If you're submitting your articles to places like easyinarticles.com, you can include your squeeze page's URL within the resource box. Writing articles that are keyword rich will allow you to quickly rank within the major search engines, as well as generate traffic from direct searches on the article directory itself. Furthermore, since the majority of article directories allow for people to reprint articles as long as the resource box is left intact, you'll also be able to generate targeted traffic from websites that choose to feature your articles on their websites and blogs. Create your article marketing schedule and consistently work towards spreading your message and getting as many articles out there as possible. The higher the number of articles that you have in circulation, the more traffic you will receive. So put aside an hour a day to submit articles for a couple of weeks to get the traffic rolling in, and then continue to post new articles every other week, or as time allows. With your 20 articles ready to go, submit 4 into each of the top 5 article directory websites. They are easyinarticles.com, articlesbase.com, goarticles.com, articledashboard.com, and searchwarp.com. Your resource box should highlight the benefit of your newsletter as well as your feature of the free offer or the bribe, such as your free report, ebook, e-course, etc. Make sure to use both a direct link and an anchor text-based link in your resource box to rank for your primary keywords. Forum marketing. This is one of the fastest ways to build an active mailing list. However, you need to use caution when marketing your squeeze pages on forums. For starters, spend some time getting to know the community and building a relationship with the regular members. You want to be seen as a reputable marketer rather than a drive-by spammer whose only interest in the community is in selling to it. Once you've developed a reputation by providing help, tips, and advice to new forum members, edit your signature box to include a link to your squeeze page, as well as a summary of the free information you are offering, modeled in the same way as your article's resource box. You should also update your profile section to include your squeeze page URL as well. To find forums in your market, visit google.com and enter in keyword commands like shown below. Dog plus training plus forums, your plus niche plus forums, your plus topic plus board, etc. You should also focus on participating on forums that are active and established. You can preview a listing of the larger boards by visiting bigboards.com. Note, there are forums that require that you have either been a member for a certain period of time or that you have a specific number of posts prior to being able to include a signature. If you come across a forum that has a minimum post requirement, avoid posting the limit in a single day, but rather spend a few days getting to know the community. Don't spam. Participate in giveaways. While this traffic and subscribers won't exactly be of the highest quality, as the majority are interested in free offers, I have been successful building good-sized lists using free giveaways and contests. For the most part, these work well for internet marketing topics, as there are seasonal giveaways that you can participate in. All you need to offer is a product of some kind. This can be an original product or a PLR product that you have rights to distribute. In order to stay on top of the latest giveaway programs that you can join as a contributor, bookmark the following websites: giveawaylist.com and rogerhyatt.com. I suggest that you log into your autoresponder account and copy your opt-in source code and copy it into a text file. That way you have your code readily available and can begin to integrate it into other websites and blogs, including hub pages, social communities like Facebook and MySpace, and on blogs hosted at wordpress.com and blogger.com. All great ways to generate instant traffic to your squeeze pages. Give even more away. You're already giving away a free report or information in order to attract people to your squeeze page. But you could also consider giving away another product via online forums, classified advertisements on sites like Craigslist. Within the free report, link to your squeeze page where people can join your list to receive yet another free guide. This works exceptionally well and gets people motivated to join your newsletter because of how much quality content you're giving away. And if your report goes viral, you'll be able to generate a massive targeted list in no time at all. Consider co-registration. This certainly isn't for everyone, and there's some debate about how well this works as well as whether it's simply a good thing to do. However, it has proven successful for many email marketers. Co-registration is simply when someone signs up for one offer, and instead of just being added to the merchant's autoresponder account, they're added to other autoresponders that have purchased leads. If you're interested in trying this strategy, here are a handful of co-registration services to help you get started. NitroListBuilder.com, TheListAuction.com, CoreGFuel.com. Social networking. Social communities are a great way to generate traffic and attract new subscribers to your list. What you want to do is fill out your profile entirely so that it features information about your squeeze page. With websites like Twitter, you are able to add a primary website URL to your profile page, and on sites like Facebook, you can add multiple URLs within your profile center. With social communities, the more active you are, the more traffic you will generate, so it often takes a bit of time to get started, but it's well worth the effort. Here are some of the best social networking websites to begin showcasing your squeeze page. SocialNetworkList.com. You should also consider joining Yahoo Answers at answers.yahoo.com and answering questions related to your niche. You can include your squeeze page's URL in the source reference box attached to each of your answers. With the Yahoo Groups, you simply join a community that is relevant to your topic and begin participating in current discussions, where you can share tips, information, and advice with other group members. One of the greatest aspects of participating within groups is that each time you submit a message or response to the list, the entire group receives it. This means that if you join a group consisting of 25,000 members, each and every member will receive an email of your response and subsequently your email signature containing your squeeze page URL. Tell a friend. Just by integrating a simple PHP script into your squeeze page layout, you can encourage subscribers to refer your website to their friends, who in turn will also subscribe to your newsletter. I've seen this done many ways, including forced referrals, where the subscriber is unable to download your free offer until they enter in the names and email addresses of up to 5 friends. I strongly discourage you from doing this, as it could easily backfire and cause potential subscribers to exit your page, upset at being forced to jump through hoops just to access your free offer. Instead, integrate the Tell a Friend script as an optional module and present it to your subscriber on your thank you page after they have already joined your mailing list. One of the easiest Tell a Friend scripts to use is found at viralfriendgenerator.com. All of these methods take a bit of time and effort before you'll begin to see results. However, if you take action and follow through with all the strategies featured in this chapter, you will absolutely begin to see your list growing rapidly each day. Apart from free methods of building a list, you can also create paid campaigns, such as developing a pay-per-click email campaign on Google AdWords. With PPC, you are able to feature your squeeze page within the advertisement columns on Google's search page, providing instant exposure to your site. One thing to be careful of, however, is that since you're giving a product away for free in order to build your list, marketing with PPC can be a risk. Since you're paying for each click to your squeeze page with no guarantee that the subscriber will ever be a paying customer. You could also consider purchasing advertising in related newsletters or on blogs and forums. This can be a very cost-effective approach to broadcasting your website and maximizing traffic to your squeeze page. Search for websites in your market that offer affordable advertising. Contact the website owner to discuss possible placement of your advertisement. One of the best methods of advertising is within actual e-zines itself, since it's likely that someone who has already subscribed to one newsletter on your topic will be interested in subscribing to yours. Here are a few places that I personally use to locate e-zines in my market that offer advertising spots. NewsletterAccess.com, eZineHub.com, eZineLocator.com. One thing to keep in mind is that whenever you intend to advertise within a newsletter, ask the e-zine owner how many other advertisements are contained within their newsletter to ensure that you're gaining the best exposure possible. In addition, ask if they distribute different e-zines throughout the week and what the most responsive days are. Once you have a decent sized mailing list, it's time to monetize it. As an email marketer, you're likely aware of the term one-time offer, which is when you offer your subscribers with a limited time deal on a package or product of some kind. Typically, one-time offers appear only once during a sign-up process, and on traditional sales pages, the one-time offer will be presented either right before or after a customer makes a purchase. When it comes to email marketing, however, you could offer your subscribers with your one-time offer immediately following their confirmation to be added to the list. There's some controversy as to whether this is the best approach to take, however, since, as we previously discussed, building a solid relationship with your list is the most important aspect to successful email marketing. And if you're not yet considered an authority on your subject and your subscribers aren't familiar with who you are, presenting a paid product immediately after someone signs up to your newsletter, expecting free information, can ultimately harm your progress. If you are uncomfortable creating this type of funnel, consider building a special offer page that you can email out to your list after they have already been submitted into your autoresponder cycle and have received free content. You can announce that your one-time offer is available only for a limited time and will be removed on a specific date. Make sure that you follow through and remove this page once the deadline has been met. You'll also want to pre-fill your autoresponder with messages before building your mailing list. That way your subscribers are immediately entered into the sequence and can begin receiving regular emails from you. These are emails that you have pre-written and are sent out automatically on certain dates. Personally, I send out the first email instantly that features the download URL to the free product that I initially offered, and then one email per week, all on complete autopilot. These emails contain no promotional material and are geared towards establishing a rapport with my list and developing a relationship. Then, when it comes to sending out a promotional type email, I use the broadcast feature rather than adding the email into a sequence, since most of my promotions are time sensitive and wouldn't be able to be entered into an email sequence. Broadcasts are when you create an email and send it out to your entire mailing list rather than add it to the email cycle itself. The frequency in which you email your list is completely up to you. Some marketers will say that once a week is plenty, while other marketers believe that the more aggressive and constant your messages are, the faster you can jumpstart the relationship building and become someone who is more memorable and recognized by your subscriber base. One thing that I've found, however, is that solo campaigns, broadcasts with promotions, always worked better than mixing up free content with promotional advertisements in the footer or midway through the content. You want to train your subscriber base to be comfortable with both free content and advertisements, and of course, trust your judgment and recommendations for the products you promote, which leads me to my next point: being honest. It's very easy to get caught up in having an attentive audience that you can easily contact and advertise to. However, you need to keep in mind that it takes a lot longer to build a reputation than it does to destroy one. If you're sending out reviews and recommendations on affiliate-based products, you need to make absolutely certain that you stand behind the products you're endorsing. Personally evaluate them. Request a review copy from the merchant. Do whatever you have to do to make sure that it is a product you would be comfortable purchasing yourself. Besides, it's difficult to provide an accurate and thorough review on a product that you haven't evaluated yourself. People will see through that, so be careful. You'll also want to gauge your subscriber base to determine whether they respond better to lengthier emails or short ones. This is a touchy subject, and each list will react differently depending on the way that you structure your emails. One of my lists always seems to be more responsive when my emails are longer, yet another email list responds better to short, to-the-point broadcasts. So, always test different formats and lengths to determine what works best. Before we dive into the list building techniques that will help you instantly grow a subscriber list, it's important to understand the dynamics of your list, as well as how important it is to build a relationship with your subscriber base. This can't be said enough. If you want to be known as someone who values their subscribers and is seen as a high quality content provider, you need to handle your list with care. One mistake that new marketers make is in outright spamming their list with advertisements, believing they will make a lot of money from their product recommendations, only to discover that half their subscriber base opted out the next day. Consider how you would feel if you subscribed to a list and were bombarded with nothing but promotions. It's essential that you initially focus on providing free, relevant, and useful content, as well as helpful advice, tips, and information that helps your list members in some way. Once you've developed credibility and trust with your list, you can begin to send out promotional emails, timing things so that you are balancing free content with these offers. Think about the long-term benefits of building an active list of subscribers who trust your recommendations and will remain active purchasing your products and those that you promote. There's no sense in building a massive email list if it's an unresponsive one, and you need to keep this in mind when you're setting up your email marketing campaigns. Also, keep in mind that you'll be attracting new subscribers every day, so you need to get in the habit of working within this two-step process that continually repeats itself. Step 1. Develop a reputation with your list by answering questions, providing useful information, free products, and being honest with recommendations and reviews. Step 2. Earn money through promotional emails containing related products that you've personally evaluated and endorse. Even after you've begun to generate revenue from promotional emails and you've developed a reputation as a credible source, you still need to balance and maintain a list that offers free content and promotional offers. Never forget this. One easy way to develop a relationship with your list is by over-delivering. The more you give away, the more responsive your list will be, simply because you're providing them with exceptional value when the majority of other email marketers in your niche are only focused on selling. Savvy email marketers use free content to pre-sell their subscribers. This means that we warm them up a bit by offering them a ton of free information to get them interested, to build trust and credibility, so that when it comes time to selling to them, they see us as an established expert on the topic. In order to do this, you need a consistent source of content. Content that is exclusive and original to your newsletter always yields better results. But don't stress out if you aren't a proficient writer. You can always outsource the bulk of your content development to an affordable, seasoned writer. Outsourcing resources are Guru.com, Elance.com, WarriorForum.com, and Forums.digitalpoint.com. When it comes to the type of information that you can offer your subscribers, there are many different options to choose from, including e-course. Digital courses work well in a growing list because you're able to offer ongoing training via email that is distributed in parts, with the initial email being sent out immediately and additional emails sent out subsequently every week. With e-courses, you can still promote products within your free content, especially if you offer relevant tools or services that blend well with the topic of your course. Reports. If you have experience in a particular field or are knowledgeable about a subject, you can create free reports that offer them out in exchange for a subscription. These reports only need to be between 7 to 10 pages in length. Make sure that the report is only sent to your prospect once they have confirmed their subscription via email, rather than right after they initially subscribe. Articles. Simply hiring a writer to create relevant articles that offer tips or useful information on your topic is sufficient when building a list. Make sure to post updates regularly, at least once a week. Regardless of the ongoing debate over how frequently you should email your list, the more responsive lists are ones that are in communication frequently. It's always best to create a schedule where you consistently email your list. If you choose to send out a broadcast every week, stick to it. Squeeze Page is a very basic web page that features your opt-in box and autoresponder code. This is where potential subscribers enter in their name and email address to be added to your list. You want to focus on keeping your squeeze pages simple and avoid posting any external links or complicated navigation bars. In fact, squeeze pages should consist of one page that prompts your visitor into subscribing to your list, eliminating any distractions or chance of your visitor being distracted by internal pages. If you're an experienced designer, you can create your own customized landing pages. However, regardless whether you decide there are important aspects to your landing page that you will want to keep in mind, including powerful headline. Just like a headline to a sales page, you need your squeeze page to capture your visitors' attention and prompt them into action, subscribing to your list. Your headline should be written so that you're able to keep them on the page long enough to subscribe, while your secondary headline should feature one of your major points of interest or main benefit. You want to really spend some time crafting your squeeze page's headline because it's ultimately the most important part of your page. Consider what your target audience is looking for and speak to them directly. If you're creating a newsletter that will focus on losing weight, create a report titled 10 Tips to 10 Pounds Lighter and use emotional response headlines such as Free report reveals exactly how to shed 10 pounds in 10 days. Limited time only. Download now. Body summary. With squeeze or landing pages, you should typically keep the body text to a minimum, describing only the highlights and benefits of subscribing to your list, as well as a brief overview of what your subscriber can expect to receive once a confirmed member. You need your headline to meld with your body text to create a sense of urgency and motivate them to sign up quickly before your offer is gone. The body text of your squeeze page should be brief but descriptive. What this means is that you need to cut down the amount of text featured on this page, yet still highlight what it is that you're offering and what your subscribers will receive. You will also want to ensure that your summary creates a sense of urgency and prompts your visitor to sign up before your free offer is pulled from your website. I suggest implementing a date script so that your page looks current. You could also use date scripts to feature a timeline for when the offer is available before it's pulled, motivating your visitor to subscribe while the offer is still available. You can find free copy and paste scripts that will do this at dynamicdrive.com. Using bullets to emphasize key features and benefits is a common method of drafting an effective and compelling squeeze page, and it helps break down the information into small bits that are easier for the reader to digest and understand, so consider using them when designing your landing page. You should also consider underlining important benefits and action phrases such as how to lose weight in less than 72 hours. Discover the secrets to getting her back this week. Your site must provide crisp content. Write it in such a way that it draws their attention, like a magnetic headline, bulleted points, etc. On top of everything else, it should endorse your own image. Graphics. I've seen landing pages with excessive graphics, and from personal experience, squeeze pages designed to showcase the opt-in form without an overload of other distracting elements always works best. Call to action. You need to place emphasis on your call to action, which provides your visitors with instructions on what they must do in order to be added to your list. You should consider using arrow graphics or a subheadline directly above the opt-in form, directing your visitor to enter their information and join the list. Yes, please send me the free report on how to lose 10 pounds in 10 days. Name, email address, subscribe button. You'll also want to offer a guarantee that you will not share, rent, or distribute your subscribers' information, reassuring your list member that their information is safe with you. A comprehensive privacy statement is critical if you want to maximize your squeeze page and increase the subscription rate. When it comes to listing the benefits, you need to be clear and concise. Make sure that they understand what's in it for them and what you're offering that will assist them. Remember, solve a problem, address an issue, offer a way to save time, money, relationships, etc. Remember that until they actually confirm that they want to be a member of your list by clicking on the activation link contained within the email that the autoresponder service sends to them, They aren't actually added to your list, and you don't have permission to email them. You want to emphasize clear instructions on how they must confirm the request to join. A lot of list builders tend to use the default settings in their autoresponder account, where once a visitor enters in their name and email address into your opt-in form, they are directed to a thank you page housed on the provider's website. Wrong move. What you want to do is utilize this page by creating your own custom thank you page that thanks them for joining and reminds them to confirm. If you simply allow your visitor to be redirected to an autoresponder provider's thank you page, you are decreasing your chances and ensuring that they confirm their subscription. Worse, in some cases, the autoresponder provider will showcase third-party newsletters, distracting your subscriber from returning to your website or checking their email to confirm. To help you get started, here's a couple of high-quality squeeze page templates available for purchase at optindesign.com and nichesqueeze.com. One thing you need to focus on more than anything else is the actual giveaway, ethical bribe that you're offering your subscribers. You'll need it to be absolutely irresistible and unique to your website. This isn't the time to use PLR or MRR products. You want to showcase the fact that you are offering original, high-value information for free. Consider writing a report yourself or hire it out to an affordable writer, but make sure that you are featuring your own exclusive content if you want to maximize signups and grow that list. What you want to do is create a high-quality e-zine newsletter that will offer value to your subscribers, such as by offering a free course, ebook, report, or action plan. By providing solid information that is relevant to your market, you're able to instantly establish credibility in your field, develop an online presence, and become an authority in your market, all from a single newsletter. Once you're acknowledged as a marketer who offers exceptional value to your list, you'll be able to expand your network of squeeze pages easily, covering additional topics and interlinking your e-zines together so that they cross-promote. Unfortunately, this is one critical element to becoming a successful email marketer that is frequently overlooked. Instead of balancing high-quality content with promotional offers, many new marketers blast out advertisements every other day, offering very little value. The relationship that you have with your list will ultimately be the one factor in whether you are successful with your marketing campaigns or not. The idea is to engage them, impress them, motivate them to trust your recommendations, and perceive you and your brand as highly credible. When creating your newsletter, you want to target it towards a specific audience that features a direct subject, meaning that if you are offering an e-zine on dog training, your focus on your autoresponder series and broadcasts will be towards offering relevant information for dog owners interested in training their pets. Sound obvious? Maybe so. However, there are hundreds of marketers who grow generic lists that barely convert because subscribers expecting to receive information on one topic are flooded with emails on everything under the sun. If you want to build the most responsive email list possible, you need specific topics for each list. You can create an unlimited number of autoresponder campaigns, ensuring that each one covers specific topics that you're interested in marketing to.